Hello. Welcome to today. Howdy. So, we're gonna keep drawing. Got plenty to still go on this room. I think I'm gonna start the bookshelf today, and that's probably what we're gonna be doing most of, because there's probably gonna be a lot of little stuffs in it. So that's where we're gonna start, I think. Let's get on over. Now let's get small. There we go. All right, now. So this is where we left off. Whoa. Oh no. Why's my tablet settings upside down? Hold on. Right and left are backwards. Who put inverted controls on my gosh dang? This. Oh, error occurred. What? I mean, error occurred. Is it fixed? Kind of. Do I have pen pressure? Doesn't look like that's pen pressure. Hold on. No pen pressure. Hold on. Let me reopen Photoshop. It seems to be messing up. Okay. At least I'm not inverted controls anymore. But I kind of need pen pressure in order to overpaint, so... There we go. All right, everything's fixed. You can stop panicking. But yeah, so pretty much all we did. So this was done in the first stream, and then in the second stream we did all this moss, this barrel, and this bed. All of that was done. Oh, and this guy's. So all of that was done last stream. But this stream, I'm gonna try and work on this bookshelf here. So that's the plan today. Okay. So let's go. Oh, I need to make sure my mic position is good. Don't want it messing with my pen. Okay. We gotta do something like this. Start from the bottom shelf and then go up, I think. Give the corner a little bit of shade there. All right. Get that nice and settled in there. Yeah, that looks a lot cleaner. Then gonna do that. Now I would probably try to put a decal on the front of my fight stick because my fight stick does have a decal, but the problem with that is that it's not gonna show up very well with how small it is, so I may just make it sort of amorphous or textured. That might be what I gotta do. But let's see here. Some plugs. Maybe I think I will try out decal or color something. All right. Okay. So what should I put on it? Let me pull into here. Well, we'll do something in my theme. So let me pull myself into here so that I have the colors I can just pick. Whoop. Oh, jeez. Hey, look, it's me. Okay. So maybe I'll just put little lotus flowers. That seems to be a running trend. We'll do something like that. But for now, we'll dupe so that we can test. And then we do something like that. Make the center a little bit. I don't know about the one up there, but actually, I have a better idea. Hold on. So what if, so like on the joystick, right there, we put the flower so that the center part is where the joystick is. Yeah, something along those lines. And then you can put the vines down here near the bottom. Yeah, something like that would be simple enough for now. Maybe I'll make a proper fight stick design later sometime. Because I do like custom fight sticks. So maybe I'll just make my own custom fight stick some point. But, okay, so that's that. No, actually. Let's give it a thin sheen. That might be too much. Hold on. So that's... I'll make that like 30% or something. No, that's too low. 50. Yeah, just to show that it's like there's like a glass on top or something. Yeah, sure. That'll work. Stop yelling at me, Photoshop. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, something like that. And then what are the colors underneath? So these ones are blue. These ones are this lightish pink. Gotta make sure the outer edge lines actually are dark so that they stand out from the decal. Then we do the joystick ring. Then I think mine is like silver or something, so we'll do something quick like this. Some along those lines, and then I use a circular ball top. That is the same shade as the first two buttons. Oh, what did I just grab? There we go. And then we'll need to make this guy a little bit darker in the back. And there's honestly a bit of a sheen on this guy also. Sheen on most of them because they're pretty nice plastic. Yeah, it's looking pretty nice. This joystick bit is honestly too thick. Much thinner, please. Okay, so we're gonna fill this back in so that I can make a thinner one. Yeah, something along that. Really small light, you know, something like that. That's a good looking fight stick. The ball's not really round though, is it? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's fill in back here with the correct color. Something like this should look fine. Okay, and then we've got my, I think this was my wave bird. So let's go ahead and do that first. So my wave bird. It's a little bit fatter down there. And there's also a start there. So the way the joysticks worked on a Wavebird was it had the one normal Nintendo one there. Is there anything below it? Yeah, there's a little D-pad over here. Here. So we do that. Put in a D-pad. Something like that. And then... Gosh, I don't even know what colors to use. I don't remember. And I don't feel like going to grab it. So, real quick. Wavebird controller. Copy. Paste. Oh hey, I'm still there. I can move me out of the way. Oh, jeez. Sorry, contiguous. That tolerance is too high. There we go, we'll do something like that. Alright. So, this is green. Oh, I kind of messed that shape up actually. Hold on. Okay, yeah, so just gonna grab that. Move it over. Fill in the blank space. And then we'll do a big green A button. A smaller red B button. And some white buttons. Oh, wait. Gotta do it this way so that it just gives them very small outlines. Then we got the accursed C stick. Yeah, pretty simple. And then what color did I use here? Something along those lines, and then But because it's actually kind of tilted here, we'll add some three-dimensionality. I'm a Wavebird gamer. Yeah, I even played Melee on a Wavebird because I hate myself. I'm just kidding. I don't really care about Melee that much. It's fine. There we go. So that's a GameCube controller. Sure looks like it. Now I actually really love the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. That's one of the brand new controllers that I really like. And so I need to grab a picture of that one because, or no, I have one right over here. Because I use that one very often, so I have it here so I can just look at it. Let me put it, where can I put it that's not in the way, but I can still see it? Here, I guess. Okay. All right. So let's get the shape. So it's actually just pretty much what you'd think of. Pretty much how you'd think. Although I'm going to make this a bit darker. A bit darker, less saturated. So we have the control stick here. Then we have the buttons here. We have the control stick here. And the D-pad here. Then we've got like the super tiny buttons over there. This one's not going to read as well, but yeah, it's fine. It's kind of a, as far as like looks wise, it's relatively bland to be honest, but I really love the feel of it, so. This part is actually going to be a little bit lighter. With some minor stippling. Well, that doesn't really look great, but that's fine. I'm fine with this controller looking mediocre as long as the GameCube and the fight stick look good. Okay. And then so we add shadows, where these controllers are casting shadows. No, not pen. Brush. There we go. Okay. get this floor set. Get something like this set up. Yeah. You know what? Tell you what. So let's actually just give this a quick real quick. Something like that. So it's got a little bit of extra like dimensionality / shading here on the edge. Yeah. And then so I'm going slightly smaller than that. So that'll be pretty much the whole way up there. That's still a little bit too thin on the lines, so even smaller. Yeah, something more like that. Yeah. Okay. All right. Sure that this one is nice and straight-ish. So that'll be good. Yeah, something like that. Okay, controller's done. Now for these guys. So this guy's going to continue out a good bit before he crosses. That's going to be too much of a tangent, so we're going to have him go out a good bit farther. Down to about, now that's creating a tangent over there, so until maybe there. So these ones are going to be elongated from what they were. Some along those lines. However, I don't want them all stacked perfectly on top of each other, so because that'll add some visual nuance to this. We'll do something like this. So That's your top, and then this is that guy who's overlooked by that. That's probably a bit too much. Because it would come down a bit more than that. Yeah, something like that. Okay. So next, let's go ahead and add the shading back here. Because these guys are going to be like that. And this is going to come sort of like that. Do some of this. Okay, now let's clarify the lines back here. So nice and straight here. Right. Okay. Actually, we'll draw and refine this one, then do the other one on top of it. Yeah. So having these three boxes not be perfectly symmetrical is going to add to the feeling that it's more of like a real object, because they would never be perfectly stacked all together and stuff, you know? Do I have a favorite animal? It's probably a reptile of some kind, to be honest. I think that the reptiles are actually pretty cool. Probably maybe snakes or crocodiles, I'd imagine. That's looking pretty good on the shelf there. Okay. Let's chill and get this nice and going. I like scary animals. Yeah, I guess so. Animals that theoretically could kill humans, I suppose, end up on the top of my list just, I guess, through cool factor, but technically, yes, I do like scary animals. Yeah, maybe something like that. And then this needs to be a little bit more angled, actually. So angle this, angle this, angle this, and that'll read better. Maybe like that. Is it predator solidarity? Is that why I like dangerous animals? Maybe. Maybe I just like them because they remind me of me. Because we all know how much I love myself. But hey, I mean, you gotta love yourself, you know? If you don't love yourself, who else will? You know, you always gotta have somebody in your corner. Might as well be yourself. These dang cards. Whose idea was it to put a stack of cards in the open out here, huh? Ah, it was my idea, right? Screw me, I'm fired. That looks acceptable. Let's see. What is my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card? So my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card, I don't know, there's so many that I really like. Well, the old answer used to be Petit Dragon, just because I thought it was adorable and also hilarious, because it was such a bad card that I would intentionally build a deck around such a bad card just to show people that you can win with anything. Which I did, by the way. I won my locals with a Petit Dragon deck, and it was hilarious. But that answer's probably changed over time. So what's my favorite card these days? You know, it's been a long time since I played as well. So favorite singular card, I am not entirely sure at the moment. I'm blanking on remembering a lot of specific cards, but I can tell you my favorite archetypes. Okay, like which kinds of cards, and I'm sure the favorite card is in there somewhere. So my favorite archetypes are Karakuri, Mermail, Cosmo, and I've been really liking the dinosaurs that came out relatively recently. They're not like new, but they're new from a little bit since I last played. But so among those, one of my favorite cards is probably gonna be probably Karakuri, Ninja MDL 339 Sazank. Look, I may or may not have all the Karakuri names memorized. That's not my fault. It just kind of happened. But that's probably my favorite Karakuri, maybe. I mean, I do still really like Karakuri Beret as well. He's really cool. But favorite Mermail, goodness, probably Bismegalo. Oh, my other favorite archetype is Traptress. I really like Traptress. And I try to make Traptress something or other pretty much every time. So that's something I do. Alright, so let's get that figured out. Yeah. And these are books. I can figure out what names I want to put on them in a bit. So let's see. But yeah, it's unfortunately been way too long since I've been able to play any card games, but I'm going to be excited to return to them once the vaccines for what's going on in the world become more readily available where I am, and I get to have some of that. So that is exciting, and that should be happening soonish, given the looks of things. So I'm excited to once again get back into playing some card games. Always make sure to drink water. Hydration is important. So now So this is, I believe, the only one that I had planned so far, which is Muscle Gura, because I think it's hilarious. So what was it? It was Muscle Gura. Let me remind myself what it looks like. Because it was like the small Ame meme, or at least similar. So, and if you have any suggestions for a cool figurine, I'm all ears for it right now. Because we're reaching the time where it's time to draw the figurines. So, I'm happy to listen to suggestions at the moment. They will be taken into consideration. Granted, these aren't going to be like crazy detailed figurines, so don't be looking for something crazy. They're just going to be pretty simple as long as they get across their idea. Goku. Goku figure. Grab like this kind of red. Can probably do a Goku figure of some sort. Oh, I should probably do a good chunk of this background first, actually, to make it read nice. There we go. Let me clear out the part with this. Goku, Luffy. All the main characters of their shonen, huh? That's what you're thinking? A shonen main character of some kind? Yeah. Does Gura wear pants? Hold on. Eggman Sonic. You're just throwing out a lot of pretty interesting choices. I never actually noticed. Does Gura wear pants, or does she just wear a hoodie? Gura full body. Please don't give me any. Okay. No, yeah, she straight up like isn't wearing pants. Alrighty then. Now you know. Never actually occurred to me before, but she sure don't. There you go. So we got Muscle Gura over here. And then see here, what did we have? Yugi Kaiba. Alright, well, I guess, looks like we're doing an anime protagonist. Let's see here, Goku, Luffy. Who should be dabbing? We can have Goku dab. I'll have it be Goku. Wait, who's dabbing? Is that Goku? Alright. So Goku's got like an orange jumpsuit. Is that where Naruto got his jumpsuit? Is he was just like, oh, I'm gonna copy Goku. They just made a bright orange. And then got like purple or bluish wristbands, I think. And yeah, something like that. And then his belt is also like that. I'm actually not doing so bad on drawing little basic chibi Goku on off of memory. Should he be Super Saiyan of some kind, do you think? Maybe I'll make him Super Saiyan 3 just for fun. So darker, less saturated. Give him his boots. Actually, let's just leave him barefoot. Why not? So yes, he is indeed Super Saiyan right now. Maybe it's somewhere around here. Gotta fill in. We're gonna go with Super Saiyan 3 because I like Super Saiyan 3 and it's really cool. Yeah, I think that reads actually pretty well. It reads as Super Saiyan Goku dabbing. Yeah, that's Goku. And since he's Super Saiyan, we'll give him a yellowish base. He is sitting behind the Gura, it looks like. We'll give him some Super Saiyan energy little thingies for him. Because a figure would probably have that, to be honest. Something along these lines. Go. No, not quite that. Okay. Nice. Got our boy Dabbin Goku over here. Let's see. Sonic or Ninja Yugi Kaiba. I don't really like any of those, to be honest. I don't want to just like litter it with like things that I don't like just because they were requested. Because this is, you know, my room after all. I want to have it be like, you know, something I would be willing to put in my room. But you can keep making suggestions till something sticks. But I don't think I want to do Luffy because I already just did Goku. I don't really care about Sonic. Greninja. Oh, maybe I should do a Pokemon. Greninja, Pokemon. Well, I could do a figure of my favorite Pokemon, maybe. So, my favorite is actually Misdreavus. Probably somewhere around here. What would a figurine of Misdreavus even look like? Thinking. Just gonna delete this guy while I figure out how I'm going to do like a Misdreavus or something. Figure would look, dude, the Misdreavus plushes are so freaking ugly. I don't know why. I guess Misdreavus is just very hard to make a plushie for, but like you'd think the official Pokemon company could throw enough money at it to make it look good, but then again, maybe just not enough people like Misdreavus and I'm just doomed to suffer. Okay, I think it was around here is where I was looking at. Or Misdreavus color. Let's start a new layer to make sure. Okay, so that's about the color I'm gonna do. Next, I need to figure out how I would do it. So a theoretical Misdreavus figure might be something like, so it's like, it's here. What if it's like a group of Misdreavus or something? I don't know. Misdreavus doesn't really translate to like a figurine terribly well. Maybe I'll do one of my other favorite ghosts though. Maybe I'll just do like a Chandelure. Yeah, so this. And then like you got your base. And then they're all sort of held up. I don't hate it, but I don't quite like it. So what about a big old Chandelure? So you know, look something like that. And then the flames, and then the face. Maybe I'll do like a little trio. Maybe I'll do the Mischievous, and then this one's maybe it's a Litwick. Or it's a few Pokemon doing they like to do scene figurines where they're actually doing something. That's cool. But since this one is going to be somewhat covered because it's in the back, I think I might save the Pokemon one for over here on this table then, where I can actually show off more of it. So in that case, I don't think I'll do the Pokemon figurine yet. I'll do that one a bit later. Yeah, I can do Lemillion. Even though you typed out LA Million, I assume you're talking about Lemillion from My Hero Academia, and not the millions of people who live in LA. But that's, you know, sorry if that's a rude assumption to take, but thinking that's, what is, oh, right, that's a dupe. Okay. He's gonna be probably doing some heroic pose or something. Give him the power pose. Maybe his cape. And you got the numbers and the hair. Yeah, a Lemillion figurine will work fine here. Looks like I'll cover up that guy. So there'll be 3 figurines on the shelf. I can still do a 4th if I move Lemillion over and cut off a little bit of him. A Robin figurine, like from One Piece Robin, or like, well, I mean, yeah, that's the only Robin I care about, so that's not unreasonable, I don't think. Because I was about to say, or like Robin from, what is it, Xenoblade? No, Fire Emblem. But I don't actually care about that, so. Oh, shoot, how does Lemillion's costume look again? Lemillion. Copy. Oh, geez. Jesus, get smaller already. I've been doing this forever. Squat, thick, fat Lemillion over here. Let's see. Okay, and then that's that layer. We can turn him off real quick while I pull him in with some white. And then got blue pants. It's got jeans on. And then he's got like yellowish accents, sort of. Wait, he has a belt, right? Yeah. I'll just make the belt that color for consistency. He's got yellow hair and a red cape. Well, maybe I'll have the cape blowing this direction so that it's Yeah, something like this. Power posing on the haters. Know the bird. Ah. Not even Robin from like Batman or something. No Batman and Robin. Okay. So, give him his Dorito shape. Give him his shoulder pads. Arms. Which, on reflection, I think he actually has gloves. I can double check here in a second. Yeah, he's got red gloves, actually. I thought they were blue like his jeans, but nope. So red like his cape. So we're probably going to give him the red base then to match his cape. Yo, he got boots. Yeah, he's got white boots. Okay. All right. Okay. Some of that. He's got blonde hair. Maybe not that blonde. Something like that. And then its numbers are the same, yeah. If I write 1 and a bunch of zeros. 1 and a bunch of zeros. So then that should somewhat read as Lemillion. Some along those lines. And his cape will be a bit of a darker red because it's in the background. Or we can use the lighter red on the edges. Yeah. Well, it reads as Lemillion-ish. The basics, at least. Okay, and then... So I do have room for one more small figure. So Robin the Bird, huh? So I'm trying to think if I actually just want to draw a random bird there for the giggles or not. What does a robin even look like? Hold on. Robin bird. Yeah, I'll do that. It'll be funny. Just why is there a bird? I don't know. Why not? Another enormous image. I'm actually going to scale it down with the math this time. Okay, so yeah, it's a little birdie like that. That's the Robin picture. Okay. What if it doesn't even have a stand? What if it's just like a bird that stands there for all time? Yeah, it's not going to have a stand. It's just going to be a bird that just stands there among my figurines. Yeah. That'll be funny. Okay. All right, and then we got this bird here. Oh, it's actually got a different color on the top of its head. And this like blue stuff is actually a streak down the side. It's got a white belly. And a red patch here and face. And of course it's got a beak. Okay. And so we gotta give bird some wings. Something like this. Again, a bit of a wider tummy. There's now just a bird there. Nice. All right. On from figurines to books. So, books. We're just gonna do super simple, I think. So, just gonna clean them up, and then maybe later I'll actually put on the words and whatnot. Okay, well, first things first. Gotta get the background looking right. Oh. Yep. Something like that. Oh, nope. I selected the eraser. There we go. Wait, why is the eraser still selected? Hello? There we go. For some reason it had me locked into erasing for all time. Yeah. And this one's a Thickums book. I should still do this though, so that it's not just directly on the edge, because again, that's not how the world works. The edges never perfectly line up, and if they do, it looks fake. I'm gonna do the thing again, where I make it a little bit less directly identical, kind of like what I did down here, just to give it visual variety so it looks nicer. Yeah. Okay. So then we got some more Thickums books over here. Let me do that, and then this guy's actually going to be right on top of that. Because there would be almost no space in something like this. Yeah. Once again, making things not exactly the same, creating visual clarity. And visual interest. This guy, some toppers there. Give these some bright spots. As well as some dark spots. This is going to need to be a bit farther out so that it doesn't match up with the top one either. Looks like we're going again. This is a really thick book. Holy cow. Let's go Moto Moto. I like 'em big. I like 'em chunky. And this one comes out to there. Something like this. Yeah, something along these lines. Yeah, and then we can start naming a couple of these. So we'll say the boxes, because that was one of my favorite books as a kid that I read. So the boxes, because that's a pretty small one, and I think that's pretty much the smallest one we got there. What else? I really like Jurassic Park, so we can put Jurassic Park there, which, by the way, is completely different from the movie. If you haven't read the book, I highly recommend it. They are both very good in their own right. We'll just put Jurassic. Okay, Jurassic. And let's see. What other books do I really like? I don't know, what's a good classic book that I've read? I quite like... Oh, it's been a while. We're just gonna put the Ahsoka novel, because that's a book that I've actually read multiple times just because I really like it. And yes, that is Ahsoka, as in Ahsoka Tano from Star Wars, the novelization that she has. I really, really like that one, so I'm just gonna put that one there. Yeah, so we do this. Whoa, hello. I was just very suddenly struck with a whole bunch of deja vu as soon as I put this line here. Or I was just like, well, I've done this exact thing before, haven't I? But no, I haven't. I have no idea why my brain thinks that. Yeah, so we'll do that for books. They're all going to be pink covers because that's what I did. I mean, so far this is looking pretty good. Yeah, nice. So I think we're going to take a quick break while we're at this particular part, just so we're able to, you know, keep going, stay on track, stretch, do arms, drink water, that kind of a thing, because it's very important. Ugh. Good stretching, good stretching. Keep these fingers loose. Oh, I don't need the Switch controller here anymore. I can put that away. There we go. Alright, so we are a good chunk of the way done with the bookshelf, because this is technically all of the complicated stuff. All of this stuff is just really general, generic, whatever. Like, these are not specific things on the shelves at all, so these are just like, I don't know, games, and then maybe movies, and what were these supposed to be? CDs? I don't know, more games and movies, I guess. And I've got an empty shelf that I'm gonna do all the flowers, so. Yeah, okay. So as per the usual, gotta do this up here. Get it looking right like that, and then we're starting to get to the underside of some of these shelves, because, you know, that's how perspective works, where now we could start seeing the underside instead of the overside, thanks to height. Yeah, that looks pretty level-ish. Yeah. And this guy's gonna be a little bit straight. Yeah, it looks acceptable for now. Not exactly sure what's going on here. Okay. And then we'll just refine some of these guys. And we're going to do the thing that creates visual interest. We're going to vary their sizes, so they're not all just flush with each other. Yes, like that. And these guys are, this one's actually already kind of short. So something along that. Granted, gaming is one of the few things that actually will look pretty much uniform. So this side's going to be all uniform, but I wanted to vary up this side for different kinds of, games. So like maybe this is an N64 or something, create some mild variance at least on one side. Make the other side look better while it's more uniform. Yeah. Yep, so these are gonna be like that background. Okay. And there's one on the ground here. Okay. So grab this. Do that. Let me do that. And that. Actually, so this guy should come down to meet the other one. Yeah, more like that. And then this guy's going to end back there. So that looks nicer, yep. And these are the ones that all are going to look nice and fairly the same height. So make it like this. Yeah. Oop. And yep, gotta make sure that reads through. Hate it when I do that. There we go. Yeah. Gotta lower these down. They're all on the same shelf. Yeah, it looks a lot cleaner. Yeah, it looks nice. Okay, now this one's gonna be a lot simpler because I'm gonna have it be just like these guys, where it's just nice and simple. Okay. This guy filling in. Yeah. That's looking fine and dandy. Make sure that's looking a-okay. Yeah. Let me clean up this bottom part a little bit just so I know exactly where I'm going and what I'm doing. Okay. So I'll do something like this. Okay. Yeah, to be honest, it'll be easier for my own brain handle this if I just do this first. Yeah, then something like that. Then we do individual bumps. Then we just do something simple like a line straight down. Although, let's erase the rest of these lines so they don't look too interfere-y. Yep, this is looking pretty close to right. This one there. Yeah, I pushed that one too far. Yeah. And then I can come through and do something super simple like this. Oh. Yep, super simple and super basic for that shelf. All right. Yeah, something like that. That looks simple enough. Then, of course, I do something like this to make it more clear. Well, we will actually do one little one here. Just for giggles, I suppose. Most of these will pretty much be like game titles like that. Yeah. Something along those lines. Ohio, hello. How's it going? Let us see. So I'm probably gonna have to take some time off stream to fill in the actual names of these because there's too many and I don't want to take up too much time on the stream when we still got, you know, more parts of the bookshelf to shade. So, do this. I'm not sure what I want to do with these yet. I think I might just make them stacks like these and put more names on them. Because I have so many favorites that this is not even going to be enough to like list all of them. So, maybe we'll do something along those lines. Maybe it'll be fun. Let's see. Okay. So, it's looking fine-ish. Let me make that a little bit more like that, and that'll make it a little bit easier to tell. And then something like this. Actually, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna actually make these top two shelves blank, and maybe I'll add more stuff in later. So these two shelves are gonna have space for things. Yeah. How did I mess that one up so bad? All right. Okay. And we'll just give this a quick move through. minor shading like that. And something along these lines. Okay. So I was giving these a cute little tiny bit of highlight. That's probably too much. Oh, that's fine. Oh, and then we got to do this bit up here. Yeah. Like that. Why is Photoshop yelling at me? Okay, there we go. Should stop yelling. We'll see. And we got to do the old, give the corners some gradient love. Yeah, do each part individually, that way it'll have a more hand-drawn feel and create more suspension of disbelief. Yay! Because that helps sell your stuff to make it better. Okay, and then this stuff here. Gonna be vines that are dripping down. Well, dripping's not technically the right word, I suppose. So make these clarified, make this good to go there. Give it these shadows. Give it a little bit of that specular. Then we make the vines actually coming down. Yeah. Looking pretty spicy, pretty all right. Okay, and then speaking of staying away from tangents, this side should be slightly lighter than the other side, while still admittedly a gradient. Too many colors, too big. So I went too far down. Yeah, so something like this is technically correct. Okay. All right. Yeah. So that's technically there. Do something like this. It makes it look like fine-ish. And do that. Create these. Yeah, so this is what we've done today. We've made a bookshelf. Pretty slow going, but that's how I like it. Tell you what, let's do some along these lines. Go down to 30%. Then we'll do a quick race blend. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. Right, so we've got our bright spots, got our dark spots. Oh, no wonder. Okay. Brighter over on that side. This, make it a little bit darker on the other side. Yeah, something like that. Then let's get some of these flowers going. All right. And give them their pink petals. Something along these lines. Yeah. Okay. All right. This here is a bookshelf indeed. So let us now do something along these lines. For the edge there. Oh, that part I'm gonna have to zoom in to fix. Yep, here we go. Oh, something like that, and then this one, of course, goes up and over. Yeah, okay. So we got some of that, and that'll probably add some dynamicism to this if we do this, and then something like that. And we trim. 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 And pull these guys out of that. Something like that. So you definitely the darker part. Something like that. Okay. So then we do these vines. Like that one, okay. Yeah, so this one comes up like that. There we go. Then we give this one a bit of a darkening. A little bit lighter. That one doesn't get any. And we do some quick flower stuffs. Yeah, okay. It's looking just fine. Let me add clarity here. And then now it's the flowers up here on the top of it. And that will be nice. Okay, so here we got all these, which I'm going to make pointy. Okay, so that's good, that's good. Something along these lines. Take this, do this. Yeah. Something like that. And then a little super dark variant for the shading behind and underneath. So that this can create a proper lined contrast there. And then of course, I'm going to give these larger ones a bit of the detail. Actually, so let's make some of these the darker ones anyway. A little bit darker than that. Okay. That way, it'll look a lot more three-dimensional. Yeah. Yeah, I'm liking that. Nice. So, today, we did this bookshelf, which looks like this. Ta-da! So this is what we accomplished. Looks pretty snazzy. Alright, well, I am happy with that, and that was the goal today, was to do the bookshelf. Most of the rest of this is likely going to be off stream. Starting next art stream, I am more than likely going to be doing some fan art of some kind. Not sure what of yet, but I am open to suggestion on that as well. But for now, I think that's going to be it for this particular session. Tomorrow, what am I doing tomorrow? Is that Apex? What did I schedule? Hold on. Oh no, tomorrow is Guilty Gear, that's right. So tomorrow I'm going to be playing Guilty Gear Exard, Revelation 2. It's got too many names, to be honest. But I'm going to be playing Guilty Gear tomorrow. And then the day after that should be, I'm going to be playing some Wind Waker HD. I'm not actually entirely sure what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll just do some showing off some glitches or something, because I'm probably not going to be doing a full run of anything quite yet. I'm not as ready for that. But maybe we will, maybe we won't. Maybe we'll try something. But that's gonna be it. Tune in tomorrow for Guilty Gear Exard, and I think that'll do for today. So thank you so much for coming, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.